Brother, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be talking a little bit about Antony and his potential move to Saudi. I'm also going to be talking about some of the other options in terms of signings and potential exits as well. So stay tuned, we'll get into all of those. But on Antony then, what's going on with Antony and is he likely to be going to Saudi? Well, it honestly actually sounds like he could be, to be honest. So Antony, through his agent, has confirmed that he is open to a move to the Saudi Pro League. But only after reviewing each project carefully, whatever that means. He's not obviously made a decision, but he is leaning towards wanting to stay in Europe, according to his agent, ideally going back to Betis on loan or in a transfer, if that is even likely for him. That's his preference, but Betis are out of the running for the moment. They seem to have dropped out of possible negotiations, not because they lack interest, but because they can't meet United's asking price or even pay a higher percentage of his wages whilst on loan, which I think is required. You can't have him for free last year and then get him at another discounted rate this year. Put up or shut up and move it on. Innit? Easy for me. They're out the running, it seems, for now, even though Antony does prefer to stay in Europe. Leverkusen has been touted with Ten Hag going there. RB Leipzig supposedly are interested, but it looks like the financial muscle of Saudi clubs make them a very realistic switch, especially if United do push for a permanent sale. And it'd be about time that United actually got our hands on some of that sweet Saudi money, isn't it? Because we've not really managed to benefit from that in the slightest just yet. The figure being touted is somewhere in the region of 50 to 60 million euros. Whether or not we actually get that, I'm not sure. But that comes on the back of them getting João Felix. João Felix, what a mad career he's had, by the way. A really unfathomable kind of career he's had. But Antony's only one of several individuals that they've targeted after bringing in João Felix. And that's Al Nassr in particular. Like when we did transfer review the other day, we was like, why are you just linking him to a Saudi Pro League? Like, surely there's an actual club with an actual plan, because clubs have players. Clubs already have people in certain positions and blah, blah, blah. Like, you can't just say, take that, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's absolute nonsense. But yeah, he prefers Europe, even though there's nobody in Europe seemingly got the money to pay for him. It looks like it is Saudi or bust for him. United, keen to sell, obviously. He's a handful. He's one of the handful of players that United are trying to move on. We've obviously got rid of Marcus Rashford on loan to Barcelona. Still got Jadon Sancho hanging around the place like a bad smell. Garnacho, still unable to be sold. But I actually like the fact that United didn't take all these lot on tour and said, no, just stay there. We'll sell you. Because that shows that the team that's come out on tour is a team that's unified, a team that's trying to put it on together, and a team that's going to go and hopefully do some business for us in the league as soon as the league starts. So, quick TLDR on that one. Antony's stance is he's open to a move to Saudi, but he was exploring all his options and would prefer Europe. Al Nassr supposedly have submitted a bid between 50 and 60 million euros. Betis are interested, but look like they're going to be priced out because they can't afford his wages or a potential transfer fee. So RB Leipzig and Leverkusen have watched, but no bids have materialised as yet. And United's position is that we want to sell him. And if we can get somewhere in the region of 35, 40, 50 million, then we would absolutely be keen to let him go. And I think that's the right thing for everybody. It's time that United move on from some of these mistakes. Now, as I've been doing a little bit of research here, trying to figure out what's going on, I come across an absolute mad one, which is Donnarumma. So Bavarian Football Works are linking United to Donnarumma, saying that we're tracking the situation with Donnarumma. I believe Donnarumma, United, their exact wording was United are amongst a handful of elite clubs that are tracking Donnarumma. And my reply to that is, fucking are we? I'm not buying that in the slightest. He's a potential target on a free transfer next year when his contract is up, but I believe he's on somewhere in the region of like 800 grand a week. That does not align with what I believe and understand Ineos's way of working is. Like, I think that's nuts to be considering him. Do I think he's a good goalkeeper? I think he's a phenomenal goalkeeper. For me, the ability on him has never been in doubt. I think he's a sensational goalkeeper. But you can't just go and sign players that are going to be on somewhere in the region of £1 million a week when you've got no money. Like, United are cost-cutting all over the show. You can't then just say, yeah, it's cool, just spend £1 million a week on one player, because then the next player that comes in for a contract negotiation, he comes in and asks for a crazy fee, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one, and it snowballs, and you end up in the financial situation that we found ourselves in previously. Or you've got players that you can't get rid of because they're on absolutely monstrous wages and it was a mistake to give them. Or you end up in the situation Barcelona are in, where you've got £1 billion in revenue, £1 billion in debt, and all the rest of that sort of stuff. So, like, oh, it's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? So Mawani is also another one, rumoured interest. They put Arsenal in the mix as well, but Arsenal obviously got Gyökeres over the line now, so that one's not likely to be happening. PSG have reportedly rejected a bid from Juve, and United are thinking about making an offer supposedly as well. Now that's interesting because whether or not Juve managed to get him over the line could affect anything with Rasmus Højlund, because there's been a lot of talk of Rasmus Højlund going to Italy, including Juve, which I'm not 100% sure that works, but I guess, you know, people rate him differently in Italy than they do over here. The Nicholas Jackson stuff isn't going away. United are 3-1 to sign him, and Chelsea are supposedly open to selling him for 80 million. Yeah, of course you are, because no one in their right mind is going to pay 80 million for Nicholas Jackson. And then Sesko. So supposedly United are actively attempting to hijack Newcastle's push for...
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
That's the fridge in here that's talking, and I don't know what we do now, how I carry on with this. The fridge is trying to answer me back. Nice one. Maybe the SESKO word activated it. Anyway, United are actively trying to hijack Newcastle's bid to sign the Slovenian striker. Talks are ongoing with the players' reps, but the decision would rest with Sesko himself. I think United are interested in him. I think there's genuine interest, but I don't know where he is on the list. I think he's on the list. I just don't know where he is on the list. And I think United are probably going to push for Watkins. I think there's a deal to be done there. And the reason why I think there's a deal to be done there is I think that the way Villa are acting is suspicious. I think that them coming out and saying he's not for sale when we know that he's for sale, when they've actively tried to make him for sale previously, I think that's a massive warning sign that what they're saying is not accurate. So I think he is for sale. He's for sale at a certain price. We probably know what that price is, and we're probably trying to put that package together to be able to afford him. I think he makes a hell of a lot of sense. The fact he's played with Mbumo before, the fact that he's Premier League proven, he's got the attributes and characteristics of the sort of forward that would be successful in the system that we're trying to play. He's available at a bit of a cut down price. Is he a little bit older? Yeah, but he's not 50. Like, I think it works. I think it makes a hell of a lot of sense on a hell of a lot of levels, and I really like the idea of it. So whether it's Sesko for 70 million or Ollie Watkins right now, honestly, I'd probably go for Ollie Watkins. I'd honestly go with Ollie Watkins, I think. And that's it, really. That's the only one. Ornstein, been a bit cryptic, said United are advancing on an imminent deal for an unnamed £40 million star, but remain details are unconfirmed. So I wonder who that is. Don't think Ollie Watkins is 40 million, right? Be a bit more than that. I mean, even if Villa are blagging and saying, no, not selling. I think it's still be more than 40 million. 40 million does feel quite cheap, doesn't it? That'd be a bargain. Anyway, take it easy, everybody. What are we on now? This is Monday afternoon for us, just before I post this. Monday afternoon. I'm off to go and do something with Flex and Rio. And then, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Not sure what we're doing tomorrow. But yeah, it's all busy, as always, on a tour. Hopefully there's going to be some more stuff for us to talk about. I think we're going to training tomorrow. That'll be good. Take it easy. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.